Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the official Chilled Kong space, also known as the Grapevine Podcast. This is episode 4. My name is Das Boxer Turbo, and tonight I will be your host. So, to get started, we're going to roll it back a little bit to episode 3. Episode 3 was a blast. We covered quite a lot of alpha in that episode. If you haven't gotten a chance to already, I would definitely recommend you go back and check that episode out. You can find the links to it in our Discord, and you can also find all of the spaces available on the Chilled Kong's YouTube channel. So, last episode had a ton of important information in it that will bring you up to speed. If you have been away from the project for a while, there's a lot of information. So, I would definitely recommend listening to our podcasts, as they will equally catch you up with everything that's going on, as well as, the major announcements that we've had. Like I said, the episode is published on the official Chilled Kong's YouTube channel. So make sure you search for Chilled Kongs on YouTube. So today we have a ton more to cover on this episode, regarding even more of the recent updates, as the Kongs just keep cooking. We'll be dropping a little bit of alpha at the end of this episode as well. A little bit that I touched on in the last episode. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. This evening we're going to start with, going through our guerrilla mission map and our missions. This was absolutely super cool thing that dropped for us, not even 2 full months ago. So this was a roadmap bonus track. This was a special community achievement that we unlocked. Okay. So, on this part of the platform, this is, the integrated interactive guerrilla mission map with the missions. So this is an interoperable and decentralized social network. The Guerrilla Militia is the very embodiment of Web3, real-world utility, marketing, and advertising. Powered by the Epic Labs multiverse accounts, the Guerrilla Militia is interoperable, decentralized social network that harnesses the power of community. This allows holders to instantly find, follow, and network with one another across borders. It's if you haven't gotten a chance to check it out, really go on the website and make yourself an account and start cracking. Get familiar with it. So it contains a Web3 social network. It will contain global promotions. It will contain global advertisement and marketing. It's a great onboarding tool. It's scalable. We've already watched that happen, by it being integrated into some of the other projects under Epic Labs. It's going to be interoperable. It's decentralized. It will be cross-chain. There will be merch drops on it and exclusive rewards for using it. It's real world utility for holders. And it will also allow you to utilize IP ownership and commercial usage rights of your Kong NFT. So it's really cool. If you go on the website and set up your account, you can actually select the Kong that you want to use for your brand. Very, very cool concept I haven't seen anywhere else yet. So super awesome. So if you own an NFT from the OG Chilled Kongs or the Magic Kongs collection, visit the account settings to select your brand Kong. Enter your city and country and join the Guerrilla Militia. This will allow you to participate in real life and online missions to earn experience, merch, and exclusive rewards. Members of the community, based on their location, will be selected over time to receive care packages, merch, and other resources from the Chilled Kongs project for the specific purpose of promoting not only the Chilled Kongs community, but the entire Cardano blockchain as a whole in each of their respective locations around the world. And as the benefactor always likes to remind us, thanks for your patience. Because remember, community is key. I'm a big fan of the guerrilla militia. We've seen a lot of really cool connections come from already. A lot of people in the server didn't even realize that they were in similar locations to each other. So it's a very, very cool tool. And really fascinating, and it's going to be really, really great when everybody starts using it more and more, connecting more and more, being able to create meetups in their location, find other Chilled Kong holders, and find anybody else that will be connected to this network in the future. So moving on from there. I'm also going to go through our merch. We had an announcement from the benefactor closer toward the end of May. The troops are mobilizing, and they're going to need their helmets. Head over to www.chilledkongs.com/guerrilla militia and click on View Missions to participate in mission number 1 for your chance to receive one of the OG V1 version 1 Chilled Kongs FOMO hats. The official Chilled Kongs merch store is currently being rebuilt and will feature all new hats, t-shirts, hoodies, tracksuits, loungewear, beachwear, footwear, collectibles, and some other miscellaneous items that are yet to be announced. So you all know the official Chilled Kongs clothing brand, along with a very special partnership, is underway. So hopefully we'll find that out soon. So once again, get on the website, join the movement, join the conquest. I'm super excited for some of this merch too. There's a lot of cool Kongs out there that have FOMO merch on them, right on the NFT. So it's going to be a really cool thing to be able to embody your NFT with some of the actual merchandise that comes out of the Chilled Kongs. Anybody who's been paying attention to my account recently, I just started a Who Wore It Better, and I can't wait until I get some of this merch, so I can do some more Who Wore It Betters with our own Chilled Kongs merch. That's going to be a very exciting thing. It got a lot more attention than I expected, and because of that, I'm going to do more. It'll be a lot of fun when I can actually, dress in the FOMO hats or some FOMO t-shirts. Another cool feature that was released to us recently, just a couple of weeks after that, we got direct messaging in our accounts, in our profiles on Kong Island. So the direct messages are now live, powered by the Meta Multiverse, providing real-time borderless connectivity and communication, connecting the unconnected. There are no email addresses, no phone numbers, no personal information required. The only thing you have to do is hold an Epic Labs approved asset and connect your wallet to start chatting. Benefactor wanted us to show his appreciation to the guerrilla militia for showing up and getting the job done regarding the recent Who is the Best Cardano Project competition. This was a competition that we saw on X, and the Chilled Kong community and the guerrilla militia really showed up and pushed to have the Kongs be heard. So the benefactor has upgraded all of the Meta Multiverse accounts on Kong Island, and now all residents, as well as the tourists who hold Kong Island visas, have the ability to use direct messages. So congratulations, Kongs. Once again, great job. So these are the features that are going to be added to the profiles in regards to direct messaging. So you'll be able to see online and offline statuses. You will be able to send direct messages. You have a message notifications panel. A lot of our members have noticed that already. You have authenticated access to messages, data security. So what that means is in order to actually read you can send them with nothing extra, no extra steps. However, to access your messages and read them, you actually have to sign on your wallet, which is a really, actually, I find a very cool feature. It is all about data security and, making sure that your information doesn't leave you. It also features a total messages count. There's a sorting feature where you can sort by all, you can sort by read or unread messages, make sure that you're not missing anything. You can sort the messages by date, new to old, old to new. You can select all conversations, delete whole conversations, search your messages. You get message previews, so you can, proofread your messages if that's the kind of person you are and like to make sure everything is typed nice and perfect before you send it out. You get highlighted unread messages within the platform, so it's very easy to see which ones you've missed or haven't responded to yet. You'll be able to see the last active time of yourself and other users. You'll be able to edit messages, delete messages, upload media, send emojis, and it also comes with message timestamps and message read receipts. And then if you want to, if you're not a big fan of the messaging, you can enable or disable the direct messages for you. So if you're not the kind of person that likes to, talk in private, or you can't be bothered with that kind of thing, you won't have to hear the pings every time it comes up. It's also a nice feature. I mean, I myself plan on using it quite a lot. I have for many people already. It's super easy to use. It's functions almost exactly like other social media networks out there, and it's very simple and intuitive. So it's another thing I encourage everybody to start using. So there are actually also some additional meta multiverse features. There will be reactions. There will be voice messages and voice calls and video calls. We're going to be able to live stream. We're going to be able to translate messages. That's an incredible feature because this is a global initiative here. This is a way to connect people globally, and I'm sure everybody has experienced a little bit of translation issues talking with people around the world, because many people speak many different languages, and sometimes it's not easy to communicate, in a platform that will only use one language or, doesn't allow easy translation of the media. So I'm gonna find that very fascinating when that comes through. So it will also have encrypted messages, messenger pop-ups, highlights, followers, tipping to other users, and more. Tipping is going to be a cool feature. So all of this will be added to the Kong Islands accounts as the Chilled Kong's community civilization continues to grow and display its strength. So remember, although the Kong Island has many points of interest on it, which will soon be revealed, Kong Island itself, like our sister project in the Panda Society, Pangea, is one of many points of interest within the meta multiverse. So one thing I want to highlight on this announcement that we got was tipping other users and more will be added to Kong Island's accounts as the Chilled Kong's community civilization continues to grow and display its strength. So one thing that we've seen over the last few months in the Chilled Kong's community is that coming together will actually unlock more features of the project. All of these announcements are perfect examples of that, because had we not all come together and had we not worked as a community to win that poll on X for, who's the best community out there, perhaps, these features would not have been given to us now, or at all even. So when the benefactor uses terms like community is key, this is how you understand how much of a key it is. Because without cooperating, without working together, without growing together, we may miss out on a lot of opportunities within the project and within the meta multiverse itself. So the louder we can get, the more we can work together, the more we can show the world that there's something to be involved in this project, the better for everybody it will be. So, moving on to the Meta Multiverse guest accounts. So, as of June 15th, the Meta Multiverse guest accounts are now live. For those who do not currently hold an Epic Labs approved asset, non-residents and tourists, they now have the ability to connect their wallets to chilledkongs.com. This will automatically generate a guest account and profile for them, in which they can use to purchase assets from the independent Chilled Kongs marketplace. Guest accounts are identifiable by their lack of a verified badge. Anybody who has been using their account lately has noticed that there's a nice little black check mark next to your name saying that you're a verified holder. Okay. Verified accounts are identifiable by a gray verified badge, and guerrilla militia members are identifiable with an exclusive black verified badge. That was the one I was just referring to. So there are 3 different levels within this of identification where you'll be able to tell who you're talking to on the other end. Is it somebody that's heavily involved, with the guerrilla militia and wants to get out there and advertise? Is it, somebody from, one of the other projects, or just somebody who wants to join up on the social media accounts and, create their own social media account and be part of the process and see what happens. So, once a guest account acquires an Epic Labs approved asset, such as a Chilled Kong, a Magic Kong, a Vox Kong, or a Kong Island Visa, as you know, the visas are attached to other Epic Labs owned projects, such as the Panda Society, the Treasure Trolls, and now the Salty Seagulls. As of recently, this will automatically upgrade to a verified badge. So once you have that verified badge, this will grant premium access to Kong Island's tools and features located within its various points of interest. Now, remember, all of the points of interest can be found on Kong Island. Accessing Kong Island is done in the upper right-hand corner. Once you've logged into your profile, you can select Kong Island, and that is where you are able to stake all of your Epic Labs third-party approved assets. It's where you're able to stake your Chilled Kongs, Magic Kongs, Fox Kongs, and any of your assets that hold one of the Kong Island visas. So a few other things just to go through, while I'm here telling everybody about what's going on. there's been a lot going on in the background, a lot of noise. Noise is okay. Noise is a good thing. So noise is when everybody comes together and does some good. And that's what we're here for at Chill Kongs. That's what we're here for in Epic Labs. We're here to create a good space. We like to say everything is chill at Chilled Kongs, and it is. It's been an amazing experience watching the project grow and watching new members come in, watching some old members come back. And it's really amazing seeing everybody come together, raiding on X and even just coming into the server, chatting in the server. It's really nice watching the community rebuild itself. And right now there are actually a lot of people that are submitting. So we're gonna see if anything is gonna come from this. This is going to be a very cool feature. I look forward to seeing more missions in the future. I look forward to seeing if anybody actually gets one of their submitted billboards up out there. It's how cool would it be to be driving by your local stadium or, driving down the highway and see a whole bunch of Chilled Kongs up on a billboard? That would just be absolutely fantastic. And I really hope that everybody that's submitting a billboard, manages to actually have a Chilled Kong advertised up there. So what else can we go over a little bit more? Let's go over our merch again. So hats and t-shirts and hoodies. So if we go through the collection, there's a ton of stuff in there. There was a lot of hype over the FOMO hats when this announcement got dropped. So that was a lot of fun. We watched the marketplace go wild for the FOMO hats. The FOMO t-shirts were kind of a secondary thing. We see people picking those up all over the place too. It's another feature that's going to be a lot of fun when we're out there in the real world rocking our merch. I myself actually live in a metropolitan area where I know there are other NFT people out there, and I know there are NFT people that are involved in communities that have their own merch already. I still, we're a small enough community, all of Cardano, even all of the NFT community even, is still small enough that I've managed to not see anybody wearing their merch yet. So I would love for this to come to fruition. I would love for people to be rocking their hats and their hoodies and their tracksuits and, catch somebody down the street going, "Oh, hey, you're a Kong. Which Kong are you?" Imagine the friendships and the connections you can make, just seeing that FOMO on a hat of a guy walking by. So I find that is going to be an absolutely amazing feature. I look forward to wearing them. I'm not even a hat person. I look forward to wearing a FOMO hat. That's going to be a ton of fun. So on our map, fun thing about our interactive map, you get to zoom in and out. You get to see the Kong people have chosen to be their brand. Anybody that's going around doing our first mission with the guerrilla militia, I would actually love to see their Kong, up on the billboard that they submitted. That would be fun. I would love to be driving by my local stadium and see my Kong up there for the ones that I submitted. That's something to take pride in, and that's something that's like real world that you can actually connect to and feel like you've done something, feel like you've actually been part of the club and that you may have made a difference. A couple of other things we can go over, just touch on very quickly. Once again, there's this little feature called Crypto Pledge, which is also attached to Epic Labs. And What they're doing right now, it's still a work in progress, but what they are doing now is they are doing all the giveaways for our projects here. There's a monthly giveaway, so make sure when you're on the dashboard that you go into Crypto Pledge and you submit your wallet to be part of the giveaway. So for the last couple of months, there have been, two or three prizes to be given away. It happens right at the beginning of every month. So once again, if you have not gotten over there yet, make sure you submit your wallets, be part of the prize pool giveaways, and talk about it. Onboard some people, get some people in here, get them interested in chilled Kongs. For some people, it's the giveaways that do it. That's what gets them in. And, then they get interested as far as what's going on. There's an absolute ton of information that we've been given that you can pass on to your friends, to your family, to people walking down the street. Paint a picture for these people. It's, what we're going to be doing here is a pretty amazing thing. Once some more gets built, once we get some more information about this many multiverse, things are really going to start coming together. I think we're going to start connecting some more dots, seeing how it all operates. And it's going to be an absolutely fascinating thing when it all comes to fruition. So, what else can I talk about today? Well, honestly, that actually kind of covers, what's been done in the last couple of months. It may, to some, it may not seem like much. But to others of us, it's been quite an accomplishment. This team has produced an amazing amount of work, and some really well thought out and easy to use products. And everybody needs to know because this is only the beginning and it's only going to get better. So that being said, as I promised, I said that I'd be dropping some alpha at the end of the space. So here it goes. Touching on a very cool upcoming feature that I had hinted towards in the last episode when I said it is something that the benefactor offered to the Ape Society for free around the time he spent 500,000 ADA on their project as a courtesy to show his support and to help them push to a new all-time high at the time. What he offered was to make the king he had purchased at the head of the Mob Boy Mafia, and the chateau that he purchased for him would become the Mob Boy Mafia headquarters, turning his king's district into the home of the Mob Boy Mafia project, which would have provided a new level of utility for his king's entire lineage. Now, if you don't know what the Mob Boy Mafia is, that's okay, because it's actually a hidden project within Epic Labs that people have been trying to unlock for the past 2 years. It has a very unique bot that offers monetized engagement, creating organic growth for projects and their holders. Its inception predates any raid bot on Cardano. However, like I said in the last episode, funny enough, another project would later go on to create something similar, but not quite the same, as the Mob Boy Mafia bot has the capability to load and distribute any token, literally any NFT, cryptocurrency, or even fiat can be distributed to holders for carrying out missions. While the bot is actively tracking whether or not a user is actually fulfilling the objectives of the mission, it's an incredibly powerful tool and opens up a whole new level of utility for Web3 and Web2 applications. as it is completely interoperable and reinvents the wheel when it comes to airdrops. As I said, the benefactor detailed what he could without giving the show away and waited for a response from the Ape Society team because he did not want to step on their toes, as it was their project. However, they never responded, and the benefactor didn't proceed further. Although the Mob Boy Mafia project remains locked, some of its bot features have been hinted towards in the Chilled Kong's update videos that have been posted in the Chilled Kong's Discord server's major announcement channel. If you watch the videos, you will see in the account settings that there's an area under the Guerrilla Militia that mentions monetized engagement. So it looks like the benefactor has given it to the Kongs instead, allowing them the ability to not just earn experience to level up their Kongs, but potentially other cryptocurrencies depending on their levels for completing missions, which is a pretty good news for anyone who's a Chilled Kongs holder and is paying attention to his extensive new interoperable, non-custodial DeFi ecosystem that is being built by Epic Labs. So with that said, I will leave it right there, and I will catch you all next time for episode 5, where we will be covering the new Chilled Kong's white paper, aka the Constitution. Thank you all for joining me this evening. Had a wonderful time relaying some information to anybody out there who has not been in the server and is not up to date. I understand a lot of you prefer to listen over reading, and that's why we do these podcasts, so we can make sure that everybody is caught up, everybody is up to date on all the information within the Chilled Kongs, and that everybody has something to think about for the next time. So that being said, I had a wonderful time. Have a good evening, good day, good afternoon to you all, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Have a great night.